here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the over 760 regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. As we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Social as always, Instagram and X down below in the description, as well as the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Great way to directly support the channel. Oh boy, indeed. A lot to pick from when it comes to news stories from in and around the world of professional wrestling. So I picked out a few. Some I found interesting, some I found concerning, and some were just fun to talk about. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it.
And here we go.
All right, so let's start with the WWE as we have another major Hollywood picture adding a WWE superstar to an already pretty stacked cast of characters. Now, according to Deadline, Drew McIntyre has been cast in the upcoming remake of Highlander. Drew will be playing the brother of Henry Cavill, who plays the lead role of Connor McLeod. Now, this cast also has a pretty stacked roster by itself, including the talents of Russell Crowe, Diamond Honshu, David Bautista, and Karen Gillan.
That's not bad.
We're going to stick with the WWE, and let's be honest here, one of the biggest creative fumbles of 2025 has been the retirement tour of John Cena since his appearance at the Royal Rumble.
That is true.
Now, fingers crossed, folks, that they don't screw this up and they learn something, because in an interview with Tokyo Sports, AJ Styles has made it known that he plans on calling it a career as far as in-ring talent goes in 2026. Now, Styles, age 48 right now, has been very clear that he doesn't see himself going past the age of 50 being in the ring. So in the interview, he did say that he sees himself at WrestleMania 42, right back here in Las Vegas, and finishing his in-ring work later that year in 2026. Also stated that he wants to remain with the WWE, but in a backstage role, coaching and also working with the new and upcoming talent.
Well done. Well done.
And now we're going to move over to WWE's developmental brand, NXT, and the now seemingly strained relationship they have with Total Nonstop Action, TNA. As last week on NXT, in the title for title match between Obafemi and Trick Williams, both sides, NXT and TNA, both their locker rooms kind of flooded the ring area into a major brawl as the show went off the air. This past Saturday at NXT No Mercy, General Manager Ava announced that she and TNA executive Santino Morello came up with a concept no one thought possible. That being two traditional Survivor Series matches on October 7th on NXT on the CW, calling it NXT Invasion. It's a cool name, I'm not going to lie. But no one thought possible, because I seem to remember something around 2001 that actually culminated at Survivor Series and I'm trying to think what that thing was called. It was with the WWF. Oh yeah, WCW Invasion.
Oops.
Now, speaking of Santino Morello, in an interview with Lucha Libre Online, he was talking about TNA, saying that while AEW President Tony Khan may have all the money, that the fans have spoken, and that TNA is knocking on the door, and they are just one TV deal away from becoming the #2 promotion in North America.
You sure about that?
Finally, this story is just kind of showing just how bad the online tribalism has become. And it involves the same cast of characters as always. It is between AEW and its fans, the Sickos, versus, well, everybody else. Um, it started with Jim Cornette's criticism of the return of AEW, their first women's champion, Riho, and in particular, her presentation. Now, someone took to X and asked the opinion of retired pro wrestling legend Gail Kim. She's a WWE Hall of Famer, but is mostly known for her work with TNA, as she has been a multiple TNA Knockouts champion. Now, she responded with basically saying that the little schoolgirl ring gear was not to her liking, as it led to the cameraman and certain camera angles kind of looking up her skirt, and it was off-putting. Now, she cited better ring gear and presentation of other Joshis and Asian women, citing Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka of the WWE, and Lai Ying Li, formerly known as Xia Li, now with TNA, just offering her opinion when asked a question.
That's fair.
Enter Tyson Smith, better known as AEW superstar, reportedly an executive vice president of AEW, Kenny Omega. Now, with an opportunity to calm down a potentially volatile social media situation, Kenny Omega decided to turn up the heat, responding to Gail Kim directly with, and I'm paraphrasing here, "Oh, look, another quote unquote legend doing the splits on it, hoping for that TKO holiday gift basket."
You can't be serious.
I wish I was joking about this. Disgusting, to say the least. But these are just some of the stories that were making news in and around the world of pro wrestling. Be sure to tune in this week, especially 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on this channel, as myself, the guys, will be talking about some of this and a whole lot more as we're on the road to Crown Jewel. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.
I'd say you better